Now, the easy part. You now simplify. Simplify what? I know, at least x plus 3 and 1x plus 3. Okay. X minus a, x minus a, and another x minus a, and another x minus a. Wow. So what stay alive? And the top. What do you have in the top? We have a fraction. 1. Nothing is 1. The bottom?
X minus 8.
No. X minus a is gone.
Oh, okay.
What stay? What stay? What stay? X minus a, no. X plus 3, no. ¿Qué es? This guy. ¿Qué es this guy, no? This guy is the only guy que stay alive, no? The rest is gone. It's cancel out. Cancel out is synonymous to say delete. When everything is delete on one side, you put 1. When it's 1, see, we have in the top. And the bottom, no. And the bottom is invisible. Okay, any question? Entonces, what is the answer? B, no? I guess so. Correct?
Yes.
Everyone follow me? No problema?
Yes.
Okay.
Professor, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Instead of like the part, the numeric part, and the second part of the exercise, instead of like representing like we can represent like in a separate form, like in above that.
Noela, I don't know what happened in your microphone. You have a lot of echo. I don't understand anything.
Okay, it's okay.
Sure? No, it's not okay. I need to understand your question. Okay, try to speak loudly, close to the microphone, maybe. I don't know. Slow. Mira, English, I understand very well. What is the... come on.
Can you hear me, Professor?
I listen.
Yes, Professor. I'm asking, instead of representation like the denominator, we can separate them like in the second part of the...
Okay. When it's time, if you feel more comfortable, you can express it like a 1 fraction. And you split top part, bottom part. So and you can write in this order. X minus a, is this guy. X minus a, repetition again, x plus 3. And one entire line, and one entire fraction. X plus 3 squared, and x minus a squared. And you can see that this guy is canceled with only 1 here. And this together is cancelled with this, because it's 2. Final answer is 1 over x plus 3. End the story. More clear now? Okay, 59. 59 is a little bit different because it's division. Entonces, negative 4 plus 2x over 4 divided by, this is division, a minus 4x divided by 8. Okay. Entonces, in the division problem, the first thing you should do is flip it. So you copy the first fraction exactly the same. I don't touch. And now you convert division problem to multiplication problem. How? Well, you flip it the second fraction. Okay? Now we start. We start exactly the same way we're doing in 58. GCF. What is the GCF? I suppose que GCF is 2. Okay, your factorization 1 by 1, no? GCF in this expression is 2, no? It's 2 or negative 2, I don't know. Es 2. I don't know. Es 2. Es negative 2. O es 2. Es 2. Doesn't matter. Es 2. Es 2. Es 2. Entonces we have negative 2 plus x. Something like that, right? Divided by 4. 4 is numerical, no problema. Times 8. And the great common factor in this is 4, no? 4. And we have 2 minus x, no? Okay. 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 Everyone follow me so far? Now, wait. We can simplification. For example, I focus my attention in the numerical part. And use simplification in any way. For example, a and 4 divided by 4 is 2. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. So you divide by 4, this and this. And 2 times this 2 is 4. And another 4 that we have in the bottom is 1. So 2 times 2, so in my mind, this blue 2 and this red 2 together divided by 4 is obviously 4 divided by 4 is 1. So this, you can cancel that, this, and this. The non-numerical part. Okay? And we have minus 2 plus x, okay, I delete the parentheses because I stay only this expression divided by 2 minus x. Where's the answer of this? Okay. Let me explain this. Let me explain in detail. Pay attention. This is no big deal, but it's a little bit confused. When you have any expression divided by itself is equal 1. This is the reason I can delete. So cancel out is because you have any expression divided by itself. However, if you have any expression divided by negative any expression, it's obvious that negative 1. So if you discover somehow that the expression in the top and the expression in the bottom is the same expression with the totally different sign, opposite sign, okay, in the top I see negative 2, and the bottom I see positive 2. And the top you see positive x, and the bottom you see negative x. Entonces now they are family, but not twin brother like that. This is a family. I call in the colloquial way brother and sister because it's the same family but completely opposite something, no? Entonces the answer is negative 1. Do you understand this, or I try to explain another way?
I didn't understand first.
You don't understand or understand?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you don't. Okay, don't worry, be happy. Okay, my problem so far look like that. Suppose, Noela, okay, I do some transformation. I for example, I multiplication by negative 1. Multiplication by negative 1 and multiplication by negative 1 2 times. Wow, why? Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1, no? And positive 1 is invisible. Okay? But I using the first negative 1, this one. To change the sign, so I copy negative 1. This negative 1 is this negative 1. Yeah, using this negative 1 to multiplication this and this. Because I have negative 1 and negative 2 is positive 2. And negative 1 times positive x is negative x. Yeah, I don't do anything in the bottom. Entonces the situation that we have so far is any expression divided by itself, like that. This answer is obvious que es 1. This answer is 1. And 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Entonces, what is the shortcut to do fast? You don't need to prove me any time that we face that problem. No. You see one expression que es minus 2 plus x and another expression que es 2 minus x. Y I see que have completely opposite sign. Therefore, the answer is negative 1 because it's the same. Si it's different, no. So you have, for example, you have x minus a and you have minus x plus a. This is positive, this is negative. This is negative, a negative one. So you have another case, x minus a and x plus a. No, they are not family. They are not family because to be family, you need to have completely opposite sign. Or it's identical twin brother, in this case, or it's completely opposite sign, case this. This is brother and sister. Same family, but opposite signs. Okay? And the answer is negative one. More clear now or confusing?
Professor,
Uh-huh.
I get that part. The
Uh-huh.
part that makes me really confused is when you did the multiplication between 8 and 4 and 2 and 4, the second part of the exercise.
Okay, you are asking me about that problem, no? You still
Professor,
are
I
here.
understood that part.
I don't understand very well you. So your question is about this part, correct?
No,
No.
like, like before that, you did like the multiplication between 8 and 4 and the 2 and 4.
Yeah, got it. Okay. This is the easy part. Look, 2 parentheses minus 2 plus x divided by 4 times 8, 4, 2 minus 8. For a moment, Nuela, you ignore this guy and this guy.
Okay.
Mentally, ignore. And you copy only the numerical part. 2, this 2, times 8 over 4 times 4. If you want, you copy separately. Minus 2 plus x and 2 minus x. This is equivalent, right? The only thing I did was organization in different way, but it's the same. If you want, si it's good for you, you condense in only one common line. Entonces, 2 times 8 is 16. And 4 times 4 is also 16. 16 divided by itself is 1. That is the reason that part disappeared. And stay this part. Okay, focus. I realize, wow, it's brother and sister. The answer is negative 1. End the story. I finished. Okay, super. Any other question?
That was easier.
For you. I'm glad to hear that. This is the, I believe in education, guys. Okay, education is good. But you need one teacher. Everyone needs a teacher to push you to go inside. Suppose 60 x squared minus 16 over 25 x squared minus 9 division. Well, again division. X minus 4 and 3 minus 5x. Okay, I try. Division problem, when I face division problem, immediately I copy the first expression exactly the same. I don't change anything. Now I convert division problem to multiplication problem when you flip it that. 3 minus 5x and x minus 4. Now factorization. I realize, wow, this is a famous difference of a square. By the way, both. And the factorization is open two parentheses. X 4 square root 16 and 4 plus or minus. That's it. And likewise, this is different of a square. I want to copy this factor, only this factor. I copy without separation in this. It's the same. And this is 5x gets a square root 25x and 3 plus or minus. I finish. Now the funny part. The funny part is taking the red color and cancel out the common factor. This and this, say goodbye. And one more, say goodbye. No more. Wow, I realize that this and this are family. This is brother and sister. It's not twin brother like this. X minus 4 and X minus 4 is twin brother. I immediately eliminate, the answer is 1. But the answer of this is -1 because 3 is positive, here 3 is negative. It's -1. So you replace this by -1. So the answer is -1. So x plus 4, okay, stay here, divided by 5x plus 3. I copy that. And -1, I put it in either way. I put in the front. Remember, when you have fraction, suppose -2 over 5. It's equivalent to saying -2 over 5 or positive 2 times -5. Either way, you can write in this way. It's equivalent to this way. It's equivalent to this way. In my opinion, in order to write final answer, because I suppose that we use an elegant way, we put a minus in the front. That is the reason I put a minus in the front here. You can put it on the top, yes. You can put it on the bottom, yes. But I know I expect the elegant way and the choice they need to select. Okay, the option B, no? I suppose B. Any question, guys? Any question? Any question? Look elegant. On the left. And the on the left it look elegant. Yes, 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 yes. And be careful with the Alex. The negative. Yes, you're right. Remember, Alex is picky. And maybe see you right. So Alex is super picky. Alex, for example, see you, the answer is 2 or 5, 2 or 4. But you need to reduce it 1/2. So you write like that, and Alex say, no, 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 this is wrong. And they are equivalent, no? So when this situation happens, of course, you email me, yeah, I fix it. Because I go inside your test, I can change or grade the test. Okay, let's go to the 61. 61 is completely different. Pay attention now, because it's addition or subtraction. Entonces, suppose que I need to perform the indicate operation, simplify if possible. You have 5 over x plus 5 plus 3 over x. Okay. Listen, several steps. This is addition. Addition is completely different. Multiplication and division is super easy. Addition or subtraction is super hard. Why? Because you need to find the least common denominator. I want to repeat one more time. What is the rule for finding least common denominator? Least common denominator is, you break it down, the number of expression, factorization. Now you take every, except when you have repetition, you take the majority. Okay, but in this case, CC, because we have only in the denominator, we have one expression that is x plus 5 and x. And we consider that both are completely different, no? And the least common denominator is both. You take x plus 5 or whatever, no? X times x plus 5. Do you follow me? Do you follow me? Or you need extra explanation for the yes, okay, Nuela. Okay, I respect. Now, I write a new fraction. This fraction contains in the denominator the least common denominator. Least common denominator. Okay, our example is x times x plus 5. Entonces, what is the formula for finding the top part? This plus, it's obvious that this plus. The formula for finding the top part, the first top part, is you divide LCD divided by the corresponding denominator, denominator 1. Who is denominator 1? I suppose the denominator 1 is this guy. Multiplication by the corresponding numerator 1. So in the same fraction, we have numerator 1, denominator 1, and we have another place, LCD, and you need to find the number here, right? Maybe using the number is super easy, but using algebraic expression is a little bit more complicated, no? But basically, you divide LCD, que in our example is x times x plus 5, divided by denominator number 1, que es x plus 5. Es obvio que this and this is cancelled, and stay alive only x. X times numerator 1, que es 5. So the answer of the first expression is 5x. Everyone follow me? Confusing? Clear? The second, the same formula. LCD divided by denominator 2, multiplication by numerator 2. This is denominator 2. This is numerator 2. This was numerator 1. Entonces LCD es x times x plus 5 divided by x, que es denominator 2. Multiplication by the corresponding numerator, que es 3. This is cancel out, boom, boom. And I stay alive 3 times this. Okay. I copy now. 3. I prefer put the coefficients in the front, x plus 5. And that's it. No, I continue. I manipulate a little bit this expression. You eliminate the parentheses. Apply distributive property. Look. This is 5x plus 3x plus 15. No? Now, of course, we combine later. In this case, in the top, we combine 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 15. In the bottom, you can leave it like that or distribute it again. I don't know. In this moment, I take a look. The option that we have 8x plus 15. Oh, it's 8. I got it. Final answer. Any question? What part is confusing?
Professor,
Please, go ahead.
Professor, we do it like in that way. We can just like by the second letter for the fourth and the first letter in the second equation.
Some people doing different, but this is the same idea. Look, you basically in the first one is obvious you see this and this is common. You delete a multiplication x, this x times this 5, and you get 5x like that. And the second, you put plus, this plus, so you get this plus. And the second, you delete, let me using another color, you delete this and this, and stay alive x plus 5 times 3. I copy here. This 3, this 3, and this x plus 5, I copy. Either way, like a cross multiplication, It's the same. Actually, we are doing cross multiplication. ¿Es clear o confusing, Nuela? Okay. Some people prefer cross multiplication. I respect any way, any opinions. You are doing well, no problem. The method is not important. The goal is the important. Suppose 62. 62 is 4 over r plus 7 over r minus 2. Okay, step number 1. Find the least common denominator. It's both. It's r times r minus 2. Entonces 4 times r minus 2. Because this r minus 2 is missing here. The multiplication r minus 2 times 4. And who is missing? R is missing plus 7r. The rest is piece of cake. Distribute the property for r minus 8 plus 7r divided by r minus 2 is 11r minus 8 over r times r minus 2. 11r minus 8 r is 8. Again. Question. Wow, it's easy, eh? 63. 63 is 7 over, this is a little bit confusing, x plus 6 squared Plus 2 x plus 6. In this case, we have repetition. In this case, no. In this case, it was completely different. R and R minus 2. You take both together. This is my least common denominator. But in this case, no. Because we have repetition. X plus 6 squared and x plus 6 no squared. And the least common denominator, remember, is the majority. When you have repetition, you take the majority. Okay? No both. So this is completely wrong. Okay, you take x plus 6 squared and x plus 6 together. Okay, actually should be x plus 6 cubic. Es common, pero no least common. The least common is you take the both exponent, you take the bigger exponent. Pero no necessary repetition, again, the same factor. Entonces this is just 7, it's obvious, because they are perfect coincidence in this common denominator and this denominator. This is just 7 plus 2 times x plus 6. The reason is clear. You have 2 here and 1 here. And so when you cancel out 1 and stay alive, 1 and x plus 6 times 2. Now distribute it. 7 plus 2x plus 12 over x plus 6 squared. Now we combine is 2x plus 19. Yeah. Divided by x plus 6 squared. It's the option. Do you understand this very well or no?
No.
No. Okay, bueno.
Yes. The thing that I didn't understand. We have like part it's 2, right? Because it should be 3 because we have the 2 at the first part and we do have the 1. The next plus 6. You don't understand?
No, nothing. Okay. One disadvantage is the echo. Number 1. Number 2, you need to reformulate your question. Sure. Not too long. Go to the focus. What is the problem? The problem is, let me see. Let me try to help. The problem is in that part. Do you understand why I select x plus 2 squared? Yes or no?
No, Professor.
No. Okay. Supposed to understand numerical. Some people don't understand very well when you're using algebraic expression. However, everyone understands very well when we're using the numerical value. What is the least common denominator between 4 and 2? 4. No. Okay. You confuse it one more time. This is normal to happen. The student normally confuses least common denominator and greater common factor. GCF. And between 4 and 2, I agree 100% with you, que es 2. However, the least common denominator, no, is 4. Because 4 is 2 and 2. And 2 is just 2. And the rule for finding a least common denominator, when you have repetition, you take the majority in only one number. And make sense, right? Because 4, so suppose 2 and 4. Multiplication by 1, multiplication by 2, multiplication by 3. This is 2, this is 4, this is 6. This is 4, this is 8, this is 12. It's all because 4, the least common denominator. Remember, the least common denominator is multiple. It's least common multiple. And multiple means bigger number. Multiplication by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5. And you see what is the least common. So the smaller common. The smaller common is 4. So the rule is clear. I explain. You have to take every factor. But when they are repetition, you take the majority and only one number. Okay? Suppose, okay. Again, repetition. Suppose what is the least common denominator? In between 2, 6, and 12. I have no idea. 2 is 2, 6 is 2 and 3, and 12 is 2, 6, 2, 3. The rules say you take every factor involved in my problem. Every factor involved in my problem is 2 and 3, no more. So my answer contains 2 and 3. The problem is how many 2 and how many 3? Well, 3 is repeated. 3 is repeated, but 1 here and 1 here. So you take only 1. And 2 is repeated here, 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 and here. Not necessarily take everything. Take the majority in one number, get 2, 2. This is totally irrelevant. This is totally irrelevant. Entonces you multiply, the answer is 12. And it's obvious que es 12, ¿no? Another way to see. I got it. Okay, super. Okay. Try to remember the rule. It's important that you remember something. Si we study and you don't remember, we are doing nothing, right? I repeat again. For finding LCD, you take every factor involved in my problem. However, when you have repetition, you take the majority of them in one expression, in one number, one expression. Suppose this. Now it's subtraction, but it's the same idea. Addition or subtraction is the same. Okay, super. What should I do? Well, first of all, factorization. So I realize that this is the difference of a square, 5 plus or minus. Okay, now LCD, because I need to condense in these two fractions that contain completely different denominator and only one new one que contain one common denominator, que es the LCD. The LCD es obvio que es x plus 5 I taking, and x minus 5 I take but one time because I repeated. You take this, whatever, and delete this mentally. It doesn't matter what you delete. And so now when you multiply this or divide this divided by this at one time, 10x is just 10x minus x times x plus 5. Do you see that or no? Cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. Okay, the rest is algebra, elementary algebra. I copy 10x minus x squared minus 5x divided by x plus 5 and x minus 5. Okay, I copy this, but I copy a little bit different. I copy minus x squared, 10 minus 5 is 5. So you copy plus 5x divided by x plus 5, x minus 5. Let me see if I did well or not. Well, basically we combine like term, no? So I copy this, and you combine 10 minus 5 positive 5. Okay, good. I finished. No, I suppose que no, because I can see in the top we have a greater common factor is x. I factor out. I don't know si it's much better factor out x or negative x. I factor out x. Bueno, we have minus x plus 5 divided by x plus 5 times x minus 5. Yeah, I see, wow, look at that. This guy and this guy are family. Because how you analyze a family? Because x is negative, here x is positive. 5 is positive, here 5 is negative. So it's completely opposite sign, and the answer of this is negative 1. So in my answer, we have extra negative 1. Can I prefer put in the front? And the top is x, and the bottom is x plus 5. I suppose that this is my elegant final answer. I like the option A. Any question? Wow, too long, huh? This is 64.
Professor, on the third step.
And the third step. This step.
Yes, Professor.
The only thing. Okay.
the numerator part. Did you factorize that part?
Well, the only thing I did was here was combine letter 10 minus 5, 5. Actually, this and this are put together like this. Combine letter. Or you say from this step to this step. This is your question? Or this
No,
is your question?
I think you saw this.
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the 65. Okay, it's a little bit more interesting. 65. Is 7x over x squared minus 5x plus 6 minus subtraction again x squared and minus 6x plus 8. And the top we have 28. Okay. What is the first thing you should do before finding least common denominator? Factorization. You find the factorization of this trinomial and factorization of this trinomial. It's a regular trinomial, easy. The first one is 3 and 2, both negative. And the second is 4 and 2, both negative. Everyone follow me so far? Everyone follow me so far?
Yeah.
Yes. Entonces, this is the time to find the least common denominator. Come on, guys, help me. What is the least common denominator? I repeat again the rule. You take every factor, no omission, any factor. When the sum factor is repeated, you take the majority and one number. In this case, the only guy gets repeated is x minus 2.
Yes.
And you take only one time, no? So you take x minus 3. The order is no important. Are you taking? Copy, paste. X minus 4, you taking. Copy and paste. And x minus 2, you take but one time. This is clear? This is my LCD. Now, when you are doing the cross multiplication, in my mind, this guy is cancelled. And this is also cancelled. And the first, no? And stay alive, x minus 4 times 7x. So it's 7x times x minus 4. Minus, this minus, 28 times something. Let me using another color. And the second is, this is cancelled. This is cancelled also. Stay alive, x minus 3 times 28. Something like that. Everyone follow me so far? The rest, I suppose, is no big deal. You apply this distributive property. Is 7x squared minus 28x minus 28x again plus, I put in my calculator, 28 times 3, no? 28 times 3, 84. It's equal, and the bottom stays the same, no? X minus 3, x minus 4, and x minus 2. Okay, we combine like term. Let me continue here. 7x squared minus 28 times 2 is 56 plus 84 divided by x minus 3, x minus 4, and x minus 2. I think no. I suppose que no, because I don't see this answer in my choice. However, I want to pay my attention in the top part. Let's try to do factorization on the top part. Okay, I don't know. see the GCF is 7 or no. Let me see, 84 divided by 7 is 12. Oh yes, okay. If you factor out the GCF here, GCF is 7. I factor out 7 out. And stay x squared minus ax, because 8 times 7 is 56, plus 12. Because I put in my calculator 84 divided by 7 and the answer was 12. Super. I finished. No, why no? I need to factor completely always. I can see at the top we have one trinomial. Yeah, I try to do my best. Factorization of this trinomial, if possible or no. It's 6 and 2. Okay, it's 6 and 2. Because 6 times 2 is 12. 6 minus 6 plus 2 is negative both, no? Negative both. Excellent. Now I can see that the factor x minus 2 is cancelled. And stay 7x minus 6 over x minus 3 times x minus 4. Let me see. Yeah, it's the option A. Good. Any question? Oh, sorry, this is not kindergarten algebra. This is intermediate algebra.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Long, yeah, I know que es long.
Yes,
But it's easy. It's long, but it's easy. Yes or no? And if you follow in the systematic way, you get the answer. Nuela, go ahead.
Yes, we need to simplify until we cannot do anything like that. Do anymore like that, because if we respond like in the fourth step, wrong.
Suppose que you are doing a my test and you leave it like that. The answer. Bueno. You have no 100, but you are decreasing 5 points because you omit this part. And Alex, no. Alex, you write like that. Alex say it's 0. Okay? Because you don't finish. You are doing the entire process. You are doing maybe 80% of the process, but you're not doing 100% of the process. So what is my recommendation? My recommendation is keep going. In this case, it's easy because it's multiple choice. You can see, wow, my answer don't lie for the any choice that we have here. So I need to keep going. You relax. Well, actually, the bottom is totally factory. But I focus on the top. And remember, guys, I am doing 2 steps of the factorization. I found the GCF 7 outside. And also, we factor trinomial. Okay? This is the way. GCF is the first step. When the GCF is 1, it's not necessary to do this step. But when it's 7, yeah, of course, out. Because if you don't do that, you are in big trouble. Because you maybe realize that this is complicated trinomial, and you multiply this number times this number, and this get the huge number, and you are in big trouble. Okay, look at your face, you are sad, and remember today is your birthday, you need to be happy, right? Okay. Guys, practice. How you get the practice? Doing the lab online. The lab online. And also I want to, I don't know, please answer me if you receive the package for the review. You receive a new package I sent. Yes, okay, Ingrid. Okay, good. Okay, 66. 66. I suppose that fortunately, I hope finish today. I don't know. Say finish. And we are doing the package I sent this Thursday. Suppose this example. This is more complicated. This is called like a complex fraction. Complex fraction. A complex fraction is not exactly synonym to say complicated. Complex fraction is when you have one fraction divided by another fraction. So what is the procedure? Oh, the procedure is easy. You copy the first. What is that? Complex fraction. Okay, complex fraction. Complex fraction is one fraction divided by another fraction. No, relax. No opinion, guy. Only pay attention. I'm trying to processing the information. I try to explain clear. Si you interrupt me, you don't help me. Okay? Entonces complex is easy. Look, you copy the first fraction and use multiplication. I flip it the second fraction. Exactly the same we are doing before. But to apply this principle, we need that the expression in the top have only one compact denominator. But in this case, no. We have two denominators. We have x and 1. So the first thing you should do is you focus 100% in the expression in the top here and try to condensing in only one fraction. So I found the least common denominator is 1, and between 1 and x is x. X times x, x squared. And this is 8 plus 8. Because x divided by x is 1 times 8 is 1. Okay, ready. This is my A, and this is my A, and this is my B in this example, A and B. Okay? Likewise, I focus in the bottom part. This is 1 invisible. When this invisible is 1, least common denominator between A and 1 is 8. It's AX plus X. Because A divided by A is 1, 1 times X is X, A divided by 1 is 8 times X is 8. Okay, I've almost finished. I copied this exactly the same. Why not? We combine as 9. Okay, and this you are ready now to apply the complex principle. The complex principle means can you copy the first fraction exactly the same time flip it the second. The second is 8 over 9x. Well, in this case we cannot do any more. Entonces 8 times x squared plus 8 divided by 9x squared. New multiplication, this and this. Well, leave it like that. No, because in the multiple choice, I don't know why. In the multiple choice, in the multiple choice, we have ax squared plus 64, because I don't know why they apply distributive property. So don't expect, when you compute one problem in mathematics, and you go to the back of the book, you suppose that some people are doing exactly the same like you. And no, they are another answer. But this answer, can you see in the back of the book, is equivalent to your answer. And your answer is correct. Okay, let me summarize the idea. This is the complex fraction. The typical format of the complex fraction is one fraction divided by another fraction. So it's easy. You copy the first, just copy and paste, and you flip it the second. But to be ready to apply this principle, we need to condense these two fractions and only one, no two, and only one new fraction that have a common denominator. That is a reason can you find the LCD is X. You find the top part exactly the same we are doing before. And like that, similar. We condensing these two fractions and only one. The rest was easy. The rest was easy. The rest was easy. The rest, when I realized that we combine like 908 plus 1 and 9. Now, in this moment, in this crucial moment, is the moment that I'm ready to apply that principle. You copy the top expression, the top fraction, time, you flip it the second. So you find the reciprocal, flip it. And the recipe is okay. Multiplication is easy. Top, bottom, bottom. Okay, multiplication. Okay, listen to me. When you multiply 1/2 times 3/4, you don't need to find the least common denominator. You multiply 1 times 3, 3. 2 times 4, 8. End the story. When you adding, well, you find the LCD, get 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3 is 3 is 5/4. It's clear this idea or no? So multiplication is, in my opinion, the easier operation with the fraction. Because the only thing you should do is multiplication top, bottom, bottom. I don't care if we have different denominator. Addition or subtraction, no. It's picky. You need to find LCD. Okay? Actually, the thing that we are doing is, some people prefer in that way, you expressing this fraction and this fraction using the same denominator. Now ready is 2 plus 3 is 5. I remember one student, let me try to remember something. Okay, we have one problem, stupid problem like that. 3/5 minus 3/4. And the student said, well, professor, at least the top part is 0, because 3 minus 3 is 0. This is wrong, coño. Do you understand this or no? No, you cannot combine like that. You find the LCD get 20 in this case, and the rest, you know. Any question? Let's practice. Sorry. Let's practice. Okay, this is was 67. 67 is, let me see, I don't see very well. 1/6 minus 1/8 divided by 6 minus 8 over, I suppose it's 6. In my paper, I don't see very well. Okay. This is ready to apply the complex principle? No. No, because you need, well, in this case, yes. It's one fraction that contain only one denominator, okay, 6. But in this case, no. We have two denominators, 6 and 8. If you find the LCD, get 6a. It's super easy because no repetition. LCD is first. It's step number 0. LCD. Entonces 6a divided by 6 is 8 times 1 is 8. Minus 6a divided by 8 is 6 times 1 is 6. Now ready to apply the complex principle. I copy the first, exactly the same, time, flip it, 6/6 minus 8. Okay, what is cancel and what is stay? 6 at least is cancelled, yes or no? And this, what happened, this and this together? They are family or no?
They are.
They are. Entonces it's -1, right? This and this together. So for sure, a minus 6 divided by 6 minus 8 is -1. It's -1. This is what the final answer. Help me to write the final answer. Minus something. What stay alive in the top?
Professor,
Hey, let's finish. It's A. Pero A in the top or A in the bottom? Bottom, very well. And the top, nothing. This is the answer. Que corresponde with the option B, I guess so. Noela, your question.
Got it, got it.
Because you anticipate, you know, you anytime you don't understand, you ask, you need to let me finish the problem, and maybe you get the idea, and we save time. Okay, we don't need too much time. 68 is x squared minus y squared divided by y. Divided by, wow, it's division and over division again. Crazy. X plus y, no, minus, sorry, divided by y cubic. Okay, this is easy. Why is easy? Because the top fraction and the bottom fraction have a common denominator. Okay? No, it's not two separate fractions. It's only one. So you copy this time, flip it the second. Directly, it's ready to apply the complex principle. I finished now. No, because I saw this look like a difference of a square. Plus and minus. The classical formula for the difference of a square. Who is cancel will stay. When y, x minus y, and x minus y cancel. And we have one y here and 3y here, cancel out, stay 1. So in the top, we have y squared multiplication by x plus y. No? In the bottom, we have nothing, and nothing is 1. Okay, when it's 1 in the bottom, it's invisible, and you don't need to write. And the answer is B again. Any question? Everything okay? 69. Let me see, we have time? Yeah, we have time. Super. 4 over x plus 9 over x squared. This is very, very complicated. 5x cubed minus 8 over x. Okay, it's obvious. Okay, in this case, we are not ready to apply the complex principle because in the top we have two fractions, and to apply the complex principle we need only one compact fraction. Okay, but don't worry, be happy, we're processing a little bit. Now the least common denominator in the top part is x squared. X squared divided by x is 4x plus 9. Ready. And the bottom part, the least common denominator is x cubed. The majority, the shortcut. It's completely opposite to the GCF. So the GCF, and least common denominator. For example, between x cubed and x is x. You take the smaller exponent. Least common denominator between x cubed and x is x cubed. You take the bigger exponent. Completely opposite idea. So 5 minus 8x squared. Let me see this divided by the, yeah. Now ready. 4x plus 9 over x squared, complex principle, flip it up, x cubed over 5 minus 8x squared. The cancel part is easy. This is cancelled completely with this only one, stay only one x. Now in the top we have x times 4x plus 9. In the bottom we have 5 minus 8x squared. No? However, I don't see this answer. The reason is because the people doing that problem, I don't know why, but I need to understand, break it down. So apply distributive property, 4x squared plus 9x divided by 5 minus 8x squared. Okay, and this is the final answer que corresponde with the option A. Okay.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If we have a problem in the, if we have a problem in the So we need like that, like in the
Like what? Like that.
like this.
Personally, Nuela, I prefer personally leave it like that. But the problem is that we are doing one package que have different options. I suppose, well, hypothetically, que I need to select. Suppose a multiple choice test. So you see, wow. The answer I get is correct. However, there are no perfect coincidence with the choice we have. So we need to manipulate a little bit in order to express it exactly the same 100% equivalent, twin brother, to the one choice que es obvio que es the option A. Got it?
Yes.
Wow. We are doing the last one, no? 7 is the last one. Wow, unbelievable. Too long package. I understand very well. 4 plus 2 over x divided by x over 4 plus 1 over 8. Okay, again, we continue doing complex fractions. In the complex fraction, remember the complex principle. But to apply the complex principle, we need to condensing this fraction in only one. And the least common denominator between x and 1 is x. So we have 4x plus 2. Making sense, right? And what is the least common denominator between a and 4? Please help me. What is the least common denominator between SA? Very well. SA. A divided by 4 is 2x plus 1. Ready to apply the complex principle. You copy the top part exactly the same, time, flip at the bottom. Leave it like that? No. Why no? Because I can see here we have a common denominator here, que es 2. So the greater common factor between 4 and 2 is obvious, que es 2, right? And you factor out these 2. Now the greater common factor is using to factorization. The least common denominator, no. We're using to condense into fraction and only one. Entonces 2, paréntesis, 2x plus 1. Wow. And 2x plus 1 is cancelled out with this. The answer is 2 times a is 16 over x. Wow, epic. I got it. Super. So we have time. Yeah, we have time. We have 10 minutes. Let's do it. I propose you. Let's do in the review package I sent to you. Okay. Let's do it at the beginning. Question number 1, question number 2, and so on. Question number 1. Okay, day 1. So in the worksheet 8, test 3. The question number 1 say, you divide 2x squared plus 5x minus 7 divided by x minus 1. This is the idea. This is classical. Entonces, the state, the equation, remain, the divisor, dividend. It's the long division. So you are doing in this notation. You copy 2x squared plus 5x minus 7. Let me record. This is dividend. 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 This is divisor. Remember the long division format. The dividend is inside the box, and the divisor is outside the box. The answer that you have here is the quotient, and the final answer and the last part is the remainder. Okay, so now I suppose it's 2x, because 2x multiplied by x is 2x squared, and 2x times -1 is minus 2x. But you need to subtraction always. Remember the procedure of the division is multiplication, subtraction, multiplication, subtraction. This is classical. This is cancel out. That was the intention. And this is 7. Bring down the last 7. Bueno, es obvio que es 7. Plus 7, ¿no? Because when you multiply 7 times x, is 7x. And when you multiply 7 times negative 1, is minus 7. By subtracting, you change the sign, and the answer is 0. So the remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. That means okay, the answer is exact division, and the division is just the quotient. Okay, the quotient is 2x plus 7. This is the quotient. The formula, 2x plus 7. The formula in general is, suppose that we have quotient plus, in general, no specific case, remainder over divisor. But in our specific example, the remainder is 0, this part disappears. It's gone. And instead the quotient only gets 2x plus 7. End the story. Do you understand or you don't understand? You remember or you don't remember? Remember, this is a review. And the review we are doing, I got it right. The review is, too fast. Okay, one more, we continue. Remember, my goal is finish this package this Thursday. And this Thursday, I will send because we have tests, of course. But remember, I planning the test I changed to the 23rd, no? Next week, yeah. Next week. Don't worry. Everything gonna be okay for you. Only pay attention and try to understand. Okay, suppose that you are doing number 2. X squared minus 22x plus 7 division minus 4x plus 1. Entonces you organize using the long division format. It's minus 24x squared minus 22x plus 7 divided by negative 4x plus 1. Okay. Entonces what I need to find one number can multiply one expression can multiply by this. Give me exactly this, negative 24. Well, I suppose in my mind, using my imagination, que es 6x, yes or no? Because 6 times negative 4 is negative 24, and x times x squared. Now multiplication, this and this is positive 6x. Now subtraction. In subtraction, you change the sign. This now is positive, and this now is negative. It always happens. Okay, the first one is cancelled. I create intentionally that situation. And you combine this as negative 28x and bring down 7. Now I suppose que 7 positive, no? Plus 7. Because 7 times negative 4x is negative 28. Nice. And this is 7. But by subtracting, you change the sign. Again, 0 remainder, and the answer is yours. 6x plus 7, because we have no remainder. Crystal clear or confusing?
Professor, I don't get the 28. The 28. I get
28.
this part.
Where come from 28? Okay. Minus 22x and minus 6x, you clear que es minus 28x, no? When you combine by column, this and this together, no?
Yes, Professor, because of
No, because I changed the sign. Remember. Okay. Let me try again. Okay, you're right. This is positive. However, I need to subtraction now. Subtraction, change the sign. This is positive now, and this is negative. This is cancel, and this is now minus 28x. You see that?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the number 3 problem. We have time. Yeah, we have time. Why not? Yes, number 3 is you need to be strong in the division. And the problem in the test, we have 1 or 2. I don't remember very well. Problem of this kind of situation. Division, 2x minus 3. Okay, long division. Ax cubic. Hopefully, because you don't understand very well division. Division is elementary. Division polynomial is elementary. It's no big deal. This is no big deal. Hello, guys. We have a more complicated thing.
What's confusing is all the x's and the cubes.
No. Don't worry for the cube. Look, you need to find.
Confusing.
No. Okay. In my mind, you need to find one expression. Okay, when you multiply by the first guy, give me exactly this expression. So say 4, because 4 times 2 is 8, no? And x squared, no? Because x squared times 1x give me exactly 8 x cubed. Make sense or no?
Yeah.
Okay, entonces 4 x squared. Multiplication this and this is a x cubed. Entonces es little by little. You multiply and after subtraction. But I don't finish the multiplication because I multiply the first. I need to multiply the second. The second is minus 3. It's minus 12x squared. Make sense? Now, subtraction. When you subtracting, this is cancel out. This is minus 6x squared. Yeah, I bring down 1 by 1, 11x. Okay. Now is, I suppose, okay, what is the expression can multiply by the first? Give me exactly like that. This is minus 3x, no? Because the minus 3 is minus 6 x squared, and this is plus 9 x, no? Now subtraction, change the sign. This is plus, this is minus. This is cancelled. Always the first is cancelled. Okay, you create intentionally. This is 2x minus 21. Bring down the last guy. 1 is 1. I suppose it's 1. Plus 1. Because 1 times 2x is 2x. And 1 times negative 3 and negative 3. By subtracting, change the sign. This is cancelled, but this is 18. Negative 18. And this is the remainder. Remainder in this case is not 0. What is the final answer? Well, the final answer is you copy the formula. The formula is quotients. And the quotient is 4x squared minus 3x plus 1. Plus or minus, doesn't matter. In this case, minus much better. 18, because 18 is negative, no? Divided by divisor gets 2x minus 3. End the story. And this is my answer. This answer includes remainder, because when the 0 disappears, that part, but when there's no 0, stay. Any question, guy?
So, Professor, we need to represent in that way, right?
Absolutely. You're right. Okay, guy? We continue with third day. Okay. Entonces I say goodbye. Okay.
Yeah, have a nice week, Professor.
You too. Week? No, this is not weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. You wish.